Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. Now today is the 3rd of July 2022. It's a Sunday, the day of the sun. It's all about gold, baby. Gold. Always believe in your soul. Yes, it's all about gold. God, I'm in a good mood today. This is interesting. Maybe because I've had quite an empowering morning. But yes, feeling good today. Feeling some good energy. Moon is in Virgo as well at the moment, which is nice to know. So just some real kind of directional energy with emotions going on. But also just feeling generally pretty good. How are you feeling today, my friends? I hope you're having a good day. Look at that with the Queen of Wands reversed. Let's see what she has to say. Shall we see what the cards have to say? No major transits today. Nothing major. I think we've had just quite a lot going on, particularly with these squares and the retrogrades that have been going on recently. We've got Neptune retrograde at the moment. So a lot of things that were hidden are now coming into the light. Things that weren't clear, things that were almost undercurrent. I feel like it was just below the water, and it may have just been there. We always knew that they were there, but now they're coming out in all of their glory to be seen. So let's see what the cards have to say about this. Holy Spirit, what messages would you like to communicate to the collective today? Thank you so much to all of my returning subscribers and all of the people who watch. Thank you. I really enjoy your energy, your comments, everything. It just means the world. And I really hope I didn't put you off with my singing. So look, Judgment is also reversed as well. Very interesting. Wow. So yeah, let's have a look. Let me just get some cards the other way around. Okay. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to convey to the collective today? Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to convey? 3rd of July. Now, these readings are timeless. But just because I'm mentioning the date doesn't mean that they're only specific to this date. I'm just calling upon the energy of the day. Okay. Seven of Cups. The Seven of Wands reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed. The Empress reversed. The Fool reversed. Wow. Strength reversed. Okay. The Moon. 10 of Swords reversed. 3 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, it's that way, so I'm going to place it like that. Excuse me. So what I can see right now is that there is some really oppressive force. Death reversed. Yeah, there's an oppressive force that's happening. Something that is not allowing something to kind of come forward, to express itself, to be dignified in itself. But it's almost like you're getting over the shadows of your former self. And usually I would see this as dreams and possibilities. Like you're not looking at the reality. And it's interesting because he's got a bottle of drink here. And there's all these cups here. But actually, I do see that as choices. because this is reversed. If this wasn't here, I might think differently. But because we've also got this 9 here, and there is a bottle here as well, funnily enough. So it's almost like this, maybe going out with your friends and having a good time is almost an opportunity for you to regain some kind of power, for you to be able to, regain some power, regain some sense of creativity, regain some sense of flow of love to oneself. I think there's an understanding that, you know, where you've been has put you in a position of weakness. And there's this sense of needing to be quite steadfast. You're having to embody this Knight of Pentacles energy, because it's almost like where you are hasn't been giving you the fertility. Like the Empress reversed is somebody who, or is a force that is not, it's supposed to have given you something, but is not. So for me, almost like, and this is just a description, the Empress is almost like a bad mother. Somebody who has given birth, has got this stuff, has got the ability to be able to express this as the Empress, and be able to be this nurturing, loving, giving entity, or force more so actually, rather than entity. And when I say about entities, I'm talking about, you know, this is human, could be anything, could be, you know, it's just general term. But like in respect to the Empress, it's more of a force, and this, or what's happened is not something that, it was supposed to be something that harbored some sense of creativity and growth and generosity and beauty and love, and it actually gave that impression, but it wasn't what it was. In fact, it stifles it, it stops it, and it gives you the opportunity to, it gives you the dreams of you thinking that you can achieve certain things, when actually, in reality, that's not the case. And with this 10 of Swords, it's almost like you know that this is the case. It's almost like this situation is completely debilitating, because it's the strength is reversed. You can get on with people, you know, you can have a good time with people. But there's something else about this situation, and about how you learn of this situation, what experiences you need to understand about it. And it's really interesting. We've got 2 dogs exactly the same. Sorry, no, it's 2 dogs, but with 2 heads. So the duality of this situation is really interesting. And also to know that, like, yeah, I mean, I usually see the Fool as a no. And I'm seeing this as that, but I'm also seeing it in another way, which I'll share, which is going forward into something not being a Fool. Going forward into a space. Yeah, that looks so weird reversed. It almost looks like another word on its own reversed. I don't know, it's strange. So it's that, like, this carefree nature is not how you're going forward. You are going forward, but you're going forward with a sense of experience. Thank you, Helen, for that. So I feel that. And that's why this has like a holographic meaning of choices, but also dreams that were perpetuated by a system that was there. And you're having to really consolidate yourself and understand who you are. There's almost a sense of you having to really be stoic. I always feel like the Knight of Pentacles is a stoic character. Here we have like this like businessman who's made out of tin. He kind of, you know, it's the work. And that's kind of what's made me think about this reading being more work oriented than anything else, because we do have a 3 of Cups here. We do have a 7 of Cups, but with these 2 cups present, and I just feel like that's more to do with like the ideals that this presents to you. So I'll give you some context in what I'm thinking. It's a work situation. The work situation is it presented something initially that would be, you know, that has all the possibilities of you being able to do stuff. So, you know, maybe it was good money, maybe it was, you know, flexibility, maybe it was going to offer like some really good things for you to move up within the company, for you to be able to, you know, do other things. It just had a lot of opportunities. There were a lot of dreams that were posted or posited onto this idea of being within this company. But the reality, which is here with this 7, it's almost like the demons of that, which it may have like kind of had that kind of pull, that kind of like a bait for you. But I feel that how the situation has evolved, I don't think with this Ace of Cups, it's almost like there's a repression of energy. And it's almost like it wants to keep you in a certain mindset in order to be able to, you know, so you've got these cards here that tell me that almost like keeping you within this mindset is actually very beneficial for them, but it doesn't actually help you in any way. And this is something for you to go through. The moon is reversed, so it's almost like you know that this is shit. You know that it's fuckery. You know that it's not a beneficial situation, but you know that there are some perks. But you know that you can't carry on this way. You have to go somewhere else in order to deal with this. And that's why these 2 are here. Because the 10 of Swords reversed is almost like you've tried to like negotiate this situation in a way that has tried to be beneficial for yourself as much as possible, but you can't win. You can't win. There is also a sense of not only with the, I see that as an overpowering. The energy is too overpowering. This Empress energy reversed, I'm seeing it like the Emperor reversed. It's absolutely dominating, but it wants to take that from your sense of creativity. It says that you're not allowed really to do anything. You know, you have to follow things within this boundary or within these boundaries or within these like, you know, sets, that unless you do that and unless you follow that, then you will be able to do that. You won't have any leeway in that respect. So in relation to the moon, that's kind of saying that then this is your choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to take that step into the real step into the unknown, which is, you know, the step into the subconscious, unconscious self? And this time when you go into that space also, you won't be, you'll have a lot more knowledge than you had before. And with this 9 of Pentacles, particularly like this, it's showing to me that there's this sense of about you knowing how to utilize, particularly with that bottle there like that. That's so interesting. And she's got the bottle there. She's got all the wine. And it's interesting how we have it there as well. You can see that he's kind of abusing it, but she's working with it. She's managing to, it's not controlling, it's controlling him here and she's controlling it here. And this is about you being able to be in control of your independence. Yeah. Wow. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's really interesting. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to communicate to the collective? Okay, we've got too many. please. Thank you. Wow, manifestation. It is reversed. Okay. It is reversed. What I'm getting from this, and it's an 8. So, and it's pink. So what I'm feeling from this is that if you go against your heart, you will not be able to manifest. Does that make sense? So if you see something or you feel something that is against your heart. So in the book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra, he talks about your internal guidance system. This has been mentioned in several different places. It's not been the only place. But here, if something feels good and you ask your heart, if something feels good, then your heart will go for it and it will be lifted and it will be light. If you ask your heart and it feels heavy and like leaden, that will give you an indication of whether or not this is the right thing to do or not. And that's the impression I get here. So I would say that following your heart is going to be the main thing. Here we have this, this kind of like innocence. And also the way that the dog is around the leg kind of helps this fool. It helps this fool to realize that they shouldn't just go jumping off into somewhere. So I think that this is a really good sign to help you get to this sense of financial independence and also this sense of faith that you can manifest that. Because I feel like there's like this lack of faith that's going on. And not just that, I feel like maybe there may be like, maybe you might be using other things to kind of help convince you that there is these options. But this other opportunity that's around you, and it could be like a company that you're working for or something, they stifle you. And it's actually in their best interest to stifle you. Because the more that they stifle you, the more you'll think for them. Which obviously, essentially when you are working for a company, that is what they want. That is what they want to kind of promote. They want more of a hive mind as opposed to like a you can tell I've been watching Stranger Things, right? A hive mind or like a rather than an individualistic nature. But then again, the biggest companies in the world, like the really big ones, actually encourage that kind of birth of new ideas, like companies like Google, the things that they do, the innovations, the newer companies, they really kind of invest in their people. And this is not what's going on here. There's a sense of oppression that's happening here on the basis that, or on the impression that it is like a company. Actually, it kind of gives the idea that it's artistic, or it might give the idea that it's like, free thinking, giving this sense of freedom to the people that work for it. It may give that impression because we have these two even just present. But it's BS, because once you get into the nitty gritty of it, actually, they don't promote that. And that's not what they want. They actually want people who are more like this Knight of Pentacles to kind of be like just doing what they're doing and not moving at all. And it seems like you understand the dynamics of it. So you're looking to move out of it. You're like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to carry this on. I'm done with this. We would have had the 10 of Wands in a way, but also I feel like this is a new start for you. So anyway, my darlings, what an interesting reading. I wasn't expecting that. Let me just double check. Bottom, yeah, as I said, like bottom of the deck energy is death. So this is about you really, really saying goodbye to that part of you that maybe gave this energy to this energy, and understanding that isn't something that's going to like accelerate or elevate your growth in any way further. Anyway, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like this reading. If you did like it, please subscribe. It'd be really lovely to have you here more often. But otherwise, take care, my darlings, and have a beautiful day. Lots of love. Bye.